When I first heard the release of the Poly Surround 80s, I was pretty excited for our customers because there's not that many good choices of over-ear headphones for business. But after a quick side-by-side look of the Voyager 8200 UC that the Surround 80 is replacing, I was a bit let down. When you have the Voyager 8200 on, they're much more low profile versus when you have the Surround 80 on, they're much bulkier and they have this strange cord attached from the headband to the speaker on each side. Hopefully you don't have a cat or dog who likes to play with strings because these headphones can quickly become a toy, and if broken, you'll be buying a brand new pair of headphones. Also, the Poly Surround 80 now has touch sensors instead of physical buttons for the call controls, which I'm not always the biggest fan of because now there's a bigger learning curve, and when you do press the touch sensors, sometimes it gets mistaken for something else, or it's not as responsive as you'd want. Whereas on the Voyager 8200, there's physical buttons that are nicely labeled on what button does what. That being said, the Poly Surround 80s are technically an improvement in just about every other way. Although the Surround 80 headphones are bulkier, I did find them to be more comfortable and sound better. From the ear cushion to the speaker, there was a good depth so my ear wasn't touching the actual speaker, whereas on the Voyager 8200, when you have the headphones on, you can feel your ear actually touching the speaker. The Poly Surround 80s have an updated Bluetooth with version 5.3, whereas the 8200 has Bluetooth 5.0, and the Surround 80s charge with USB-C, whereas the Voyager 8200 charges with a micro USB cord. Technically, you should get an overall microphone improvement on the Surround 80s as well, being that they have 6 microphones, whereas the Voyager 8200 has 4 microphones, but we'll put them to the test and let you be the judge.
In a quiet environment, this is how the Poly Surround 80 would sound like. Testing 1, 2, 3. There's no background noise. Testing 1, 2, 3. In a quiet working environment, this is how the Poly Voyager 8200 would sound like. Testing 1, 2, 3. No background noise. Testing 1, 2, 3. If there was a loud baby crying, this is what it would sound like. Testing 1, 2, 3.
There's a loud baby crying. Testing 1, 2, 3.
There is a baby. This is what it would sound like. Testing 1, 2,
3. There's a baby crying. Testing 1,
2, 3. In a loud open office call center, this is what it would sound like. Testing 1, 2, 3.
There's loud open office background noise playing. Testing 1,
2, 3.
There's open office background noise. Testing 1.
If you were typing on a keyboard, this is what it would sound like. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Typing on a keyboard. Testing 1, 2,
3. If you were typing on a keyboard, this is what it would sound like. Testing 1, 2,
3. Typing on a keyboard. Testing
1, 2, 3.
Now that you heard the different microphone comparisons, let us know your thoughts in the comments below if you heard much of an upgrade. Overall, to me, the Poly Surround 80 feels like an afterthought. On one hand, it has updated tech specs, the comfort was improved, and the audio was a bit improved as well. But when it came to the user experience and design, I feel like it took a step back. With all the different headphones and headsets that you can choose for work, it can quickly get hard on knowing which one's best to choose. So if you want to save some time and hassle, contact us today and we'll be able to verify compatibility and point you in the right direction. That's it for this video. If you found it helpful, give it a like because that really helps us out, and consider subscribing to our channel for more videos just like this in the future.